So, one of the questions that people ask quite a lot is about the food in Portugal. I'm not going to talk about the food that we have eaten out at this point. We haven't eaten out all that much, and I'm going to save that for another video. But what I do want to talk about today is some of the most amazing, delicious, delicious things that we have bought here and eaten and tasted. So let's start with the basics. Guys, the bread in Portugal is next flippin' level. Like if you are somebody who enjoys bread, whether it's rye, whole wheat, seed loaf, but particularly the white bread, oh, it is delicious, which is such a problem for me because I can look at a loaf of bread and pick up a kilogram. So I really have to rein it in, really have to rein it in. But honestly, it is absolutely delicious. Every store, every bakery, every cafe, they bake their own bread. Often you'll buy bread or rolls even in the afternoon and they're still warm. It's yummy. What goes really, really well with bread? Oh my gosh, butter. The butter here, particularly this brand. I do wonder about the name and how that came about, but anyway. Comsal, of course, because why would you want it without? It is so delicious, so creamy, and pretty inexpensive. I think this is about €2.20, something like that. So a little bit cheaper than in South Africa, but really good. Oh, the cheese, the cheese, the cheese, the cheese. We buy a kilogram at a time, and I mean, 2 or 3 days go by, and we go, oh, we need to go back to the stores for some cheese. It is so good. It's kind of like sweet milk meets Gouda meets Camembert. It's hard to describe. I mean, we don't know what's inside because we obviously don't know the different names, but it's pretty much most of it is this creamy, soft, sweet, delicious. Some of them are a little bit more sour. Some of them are a little bit more pungent. They're all delicious. We've only had 1 or 2 hard cheeses also. Absolutely amazing, but we really like this big ass kilogram creamy. While we're on dairy, the yogurt is also absolutely amazing, delicious. And another thing that just tastes very good is the honey. Beekeeping is quite a thing here. There's a lot of beekeeping, so I really don't think they import the made sugary play honey. The honey here is incredible. In Portugal, you are really spoiled when it comes to seafood. We bought prawns that were amazing and so inexpensive. The salmon here is incredible and also inexpensive and fresh and tasty and just delicious. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, maybe it's just in this area or maybe it's just the shop that we go to, but the cabbage tastes really good. Really good. I can't explain it. It's just got an amazing flavor. The other thing that we love here is the citrus. Oranges, the nachis, and the lemons. So full of flavor. Doesn't matter where we buy it, what type of lemons. Also, there are orange trees everywhere. So we go on hikes and they're just random orange trees laden with oranges and we pick them and eat them while we walk. It's wonderful. Now for the meat. Gotta say, just a little aside, have not yet tasted beef that I liked. It just doesn't compare to South Africa. There's absolutely no way. However, the bacon, very good. All the brands we've tried. And the chicken tastes really good. Moving on to drinks. I love the coffee we've had out, but yet to find a brand of filter coffee that tastes good that we can have at home. And now onto the really important stuff. Oof, guys, the 2 main beers in Portugal, brands are Sagres and Superboc. Both delicious, both do not disappoint. My preference, I would say, is probably Superboc, but they are both absolutely delicious. The Superboc I only discovered the other day, 5% alcohol, which might explain why they also sell them in tiny little 200 ml bottles, but wow, the beer is good. And then finally, the wine. Cannot say enough about the wine. Truly. White wine, red wine, sparkling wine, Vino Verdi. It's all incredible and it's all so inexpensive. We spend, I mean, you can buy bottles of red for €8 and €10. I cannot even imagine what those taste like because the ones that are 3 and 4 and €5 are exquisite, like what you would spend 250 Rand for at home. Absolutely delicious. So yeah, that's my rundown of some of the foods that we have found particularly delicious in Portugal.